went there to my aunt's house and stayed there, because that young boy that I said, he used to let him ride his horse and.
Right, your
and
uncle.
really was nice to him.
Right.
But he was gassed by the Germans, so, my aunt that lived in Tewksbury was a nurse, so they sent him there to live with his sister. And Pershing went there to Tewksbury to visit him. So I didn't know if he came here to the fort, and Tewksbury was so near, that might be the time that he went down to their house.
Pershing
he
died,
stayed
I think,
there
in
a
what,
while.
just the late 40s, and so up through that period, this is a long way from Tewksbury in that time period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but I
I-
know he stayed with my aunt, because where she was a nurse and helped him along. He eventually died from being gassed by the
Mustard
Germans.
gas.
Mustard gas, I guess it was
Yeah,
called.
it's a blistering agent, so
Yeah.
when you die of it immediately, you drown.
Yeah.
It just, you have huge blisters inside your lungs.
Yeah. But I know he lived there with my aunt for quite a while, and she tended him, being a nurse.
All right.
But whether he died in that house or.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I'm not sure.
he did.
Yeah.
But anyhow, but I know he went there to their house. And so I figured, well, that's near to Devens. If he hadn't been to Devens, maybe while he's in Tewksbury. he'd
What
go up there.
approximately, what year would that be?
Gee, do you have any idea?
I've got it at home someplace.
No,
you know,
it'd probably show up
when
in the
he
local
died.
newspaper if you can
It's true.
figure
Yeah.
out the year
I
that
don't
Pershing
know.
was around.
Yeah.
So,
I think he was in Lexington in 43. Was that the thing?
In Lexington?
Yeah, there was some kind of he was the picture of him with the children next to him. We were looking at it. We looked it up
I don't know
online.
whether that would have been the same thing
Where
about,
Lexington's not far from Tewksbury.
I mean, that's not too near Tewksbury. I don't know whether that
no,
was
it's
connected.
like 20
or-
miles away, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know whether at that same time, we didn't have any relatives over there, so I don't know if he would have gone over there.
But Uncle Peter wouldn't have been alive then,
When are you talking now?
in the early 40s.
Oh, no, wouldn't have been around at that.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
so-
Did you meet him, or were you around then?
Well,
I never know who I'm talking to. So.
I think I was born after he died, because I asked my father, did I ever meet Uncle Peter? And I think he said, no, he died just before you were born, or something like that.
Okay.
I was born 1930, so he must have died a little before that then, if he never saw me.